going home, so 5 minutes to have a little rant. I just wanted to say, I don't think we dance enough. I don't think we dance enough. I don't think we move enough. I don't think we jump enough. I don't think we do it. And it's probably because I'm still on a dancing high and joy high from seeing our students in yesterday's assembly performance. But I can't talk enough about dance as a coping strategy. And honestly, I didn't view it as a coping strategy until I reflected on it last year. I was sitting down and I was saying, my body is asking for something. My body needs something. I don't know what it is. I'm having a lot of anxiety. I'm not ready to go on medication. I know what my trigger is, and I know that I'm needing additional coping strategies, but my body was asking for something. And so January I started going to my YMCA and taking a dance class. And in the dance class, there was a part where I just started spinning. I started spinning, and it felt like the most freeing experience ever. Like, it just brought pure joy, and I felt the joy, and I thought about it, and the next day I was still thinking about just spinning. Being around other people and listening to music, like, it was just freeing. It was just freeing. And so I'm reflecting on it, and I'm reflecting on this situation, and I'm reflecting, like, my body needed that. And then I started thinking, like, when I was younger, we had a ton of family parties, and in the family parties you would dance, and I would dance to every music. And then even when I came to college, well, in high school I continued to go out, and in college when I was here, that was something that I sought out. I sought out going out dancing, being amongst other Latinos, dancing bachata, salsa, merengue, cumbia. Like, it's something that brought joy to me. But I didn't realize how much my body needed it until last year, when I was reflecting, and I said, the only big change, I know I'm a parent now, I know that I'm an educator for 10 years, but the only huge change is that I'm not consistently, weekly going out dancing. I felt way better. I felt way better. And that's the only thing, the only difference between a couple years ago and now. And so the more I think about it, the more research I see, the more joy. Now that I'm dancing with my girls, now that we have little small parties once in a while, like, I think dancing is such a significant coping tool. And I even link it, I even think about, like, our students with autism that just jump around, that stem, that rock, that go on a swing, and needing that movement. I think that when I was younger, right, it was a part of dancing, was a part of my routine, part of what we just did, part of tradition, that I didn't realize that was my sensory outlet. That was until I was significantly needing it. So I encourage everyone to dance, even if it feels uncomfortable, because then it leads to growth mindset, right? I talk with my students about growth mindset. I talk to my students about doing things that are uncomfortable sometimes, but getting yourself out of that part of the brain, getting yourself out of your typical routine of your fixed mindset, sometimes challenging your brain and your body to do those things help with your coping, help with your stress, help with, your mental health. So even if it's uncomfortable, I highly, for adults, educators, other therapists, I encourage you to go out, seek a dancing class. The dancing class that I went to, they turned off the lights, and so it was also like no one was looking at nobody. No one's looking at anybody anyways when you're out dancing, having fun, exercising. If it's a dance class, everyone's learning together. So think about it. Think about doing something. Think about putting yourself out there. Think about getting some movement in, healthy movement, and releasing that energy, because it's so important.